2 prunes, 4 buys, 1 all-time high. I like that title for stocks. It means you had a good day. So this is about one of those days where everything lined up just right. And I want to walk you through exactly what happened and why it worked. We're talking about a day when I pruned $200 from my portfolio. I pruned $100 off my Home Depot and $100 off my Apple. And then immediately redeployed that money into 4 completely different positions. And here's the kicker. Even after pulling that $200 out, my portfolio still closed at an all-time high. So here's how the day went. Home Depot and Apple both hit my $100 profit target. That's my prune trigger. It doesn't matter what stock it is. If it hits $100 in profit at this moment, it may be more in the future, but right now it's $100. I take the gain. And here's where a lot of people hesitate. They see a stock climb and they think, what if it goes higher? My response is, I'll catch it next time. The system works because I stick to the rules, not because I try to outguess what the market's going to do. So I took the $200 and split it evenly into my 4 stocks that were at the bottom. I put 50 in Eli Lilly and 50 into Procter Gamble and 50 into Lockheed Martin and 50 into Armour Residential REIT. Each of those was sitting lower on my base 35 list, meaning they were either underperforming or sitting below my average cost in my perfect buying territory. Now here's why it's so powerful. First, I wasn't just reinvesting into the same category. Those 4 stocks were spread out at different parts of my portfolio. That's diversification in action without overthinking it. Second, I was effectively taking money from the winners at the top and giving it to the underdogs at the bottom, which evens out my portfolio over time. And the third, because of all of them were at a discount to my cost base, I was strengthening each position for the long run. That's the thing. I didn't need to wait for a dip day in the overall market. I create my own dip opportunities by looking inside my own portfolio. There's almost always something near the bottom worth buying. By the end of the day, even the $200 moved out of the 2 high performers. My portfolio value actually ended up higher than when it started that day. That's the beauty of pruning. You can take profits, reinvest, and still see growth. And the more you do it, the more often you create those little loops of gain, prune, and reinvest, and repeat. And that's why I love telling you guys about these days. Because it shows you don't have to be chasing the market or predicting what's next. You just have to keep your system running and trust the process. So if you have a prune, whatever number you've set, at this moment with the amount I've got, I'm just pruning $100. It'll go up eventually, but right now it's at $100. Whatever yours is, whatever that number is, as soon as it hits it, get out of Dodge. Take the profit and move on. Don't guess. Get your system. Make a system so you do not have to think. When you open up your brokerage account, you look for that pruning stage and go, there's one, and you prune it. You don't think about it. And then you go, my 35, bound to the bottom. And whatever pruning money you had, boom, 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 you don't think, you just do. Develop it and do it. Just do it. See you next time.